Hey y'all, I'm back with my mama, and she gonna tell her part of the story until after like the hospital visits and stuff. So
like smoking 7 doobies and doing it all repeatedly. So baby, if you wanna come along and take a seat with me, minimize my pride. The way you talk, the way you look, the way you walk, you got me shook. Girl, you pop, girl, I'm hooked. But you living life in that fast lane, on that fast train, and our last name should be exact same. Girl, I promise this the last claim that I make. Help me minimize my pride. The way you talk, the way you look, the way you walk, you got me shook. Girl, you pop.
Well, basically, my daughter got attacked by her best friend dog. And when it happened, I was sitting downstairs with my husband chilling. And all I hear is like a big commotion. And I hear Mariah crying, saying she don't want to look at it, that she got attacked by a dog. I don't want to look at it, I don't want to look at it. So I just jumped straight up. And it seemed like a out-of-body experience. I like jumped straight up, like almost out of my body, and ran to my daughter. She was like on the ground, curled up like a baby. She had her hands like this, and she was like, "Mama, I don't want to look at it." She was really like kind of out of her mind. She was frantic. It was like she was in shock. And it was very sad. It was very traumatizing for me as a mom to see my child like that. So I immediately started praying and crying. And I couldn't see anything. So I had to like calm her down and get stern with her and shake her. And what I do? I had to grab some rags and just slowly wipe it off of her. I had some peroxide, some alcohol, and I just had to like pay attention to her, like her body, to see where the cuts was and stuff, because it was blood everywhere, but I couldn't see the cuts. So I had to wipe her down to see, wipe my child down, my baby down, to see where the cuts at. And I'm like, okay, so where's? And basically they dropped her off at the top of my driveway and didn't walk her in, which is confusing to me, because if it was me, I would have walked her daughter in. Not only that, if my dog was constantly trying to attack kids, I wouldn't have had my dog around her child. And that's just me honest, because I had to tell her numerous times about her dog attacking my kids. So her being a grown person, I don't care if my children's over there playing with the dog, you keep that dog away. I mean, it's common sense, it's a pit bull.
Oh, duh.
So it was confusing to me that she didn't come in. We was kind of close. I mean, her daughter basically lived over here. We always had Kira here. They was on the same dance team. They was best friends. They met every morning going to school. They went to the same school. I mean, I just couldn't understand why my baby was beaten up so bad the way they didn't come in and see. So after I wiped my child down or whatever, I called, well, did I tell them to text Miss Lisa to see if the dog had shots?
the dog had shots.
I texted her to see if the dog had shots. She said the dog had shots. The dog was up to date with shots.
Stop fucking lying.
And I also called the ambulance. And when the ambulance came here, they didn't do anything to help Mariah, but they did calm her down. They told me I didn't need to go to the hospital. And there were in fact dog bites, but that it should be okay because the dog had shots. And if the dog didn't have shots, then we have a reason to be alarmed. And then I called a dog pound. The lady...
this is after the shot started. I mean, the bite started to get swole, and my face was like big, and my arm was like this big, and my hands were swole. This was after, and it was like we were alert because it was big. So that's when she called the dog pound.
No, I didn't call the dog pound. I called the ambulance and the dog pound came.
Yeah.
So I called the ambulance and the dog pound came because anytime the ambulance is called and it's referred to a dog bite, they automatically call the pound. So the lady came along with the ambulance. And she asked me to see her wounds, which she did see. She said it was a dog bite. And the reason why I keep saying it was a dog bite because the Mariah's best friend, grandma, she said that it wasn't. She said the dog just scratched her.
Stop fucking lying.
Which if a pit bull scratched me, I'd be pissed off. But it was a dog bite. It was a dog bite, and that hurt me too, because it just seemed like they didn't want to acknowledge what they had done, and then they wanted to say discredit what they dog had done to my daughter, when I would think a human being life would be more important than your dog, your vicious dog that always attack children. So me, I would have been put that dog down. I would have been got that dog up, because this is like the 4th time it attacked her by herself. It also attacked my other kids numerous of times. People in the neighborhood, cousins of her ex-best friend. You know, this dog is a vicious dog. By this time, you know your dog you know you in the wrong. But instead of coming to say, you know, how's Mariah doing? We need to call the ambulance and let me know they're sorry for what they did. They got mad at me. Now, I don't know why they were mad at me. And then they got mad and saying that I called a dog pound. But if I did call the dog pound, which I didn't, but if I did, what's the damn problem? Because your dog bit my daughter, Summer. It shouldn't be a problem. Your dog bit my daughter. I'm supposed to call the dog pound. I don't care. We are friends at this point. Your dog bit my daughter. You need to get your dog in check. Friends or not. That has nothing to do with it. I have no hard feelings towards them. I have hard feelings towards their dog. And if they can't see that, then we have a problem.
Period.
I mean, it's ridiculous when you don't have any kind of remorse for your dog biting my child and then to discredit her. Not only that, come to find out the dog did not have shots, and my daughter was infected with whatever the dog had. Her bites had got infected immediately. And if she would have told me that her dog didn't have shots, then we wouldn't have had to go through this process. We would have already went to the hospital and got everything done. But I was going to go anyway, regardless of what the ambulance said. And she already had an appointment coming up anyway. So my daughter had to get a series of shots for rabies, just to make sure that it wasn't in her system. Rabies is something that you can't get rid of. Rabies is a sentence of death. You literally lose your mind and you act like an animal. And this could have been my child, because this lady did not have shots for her dog and was not responsible enough to tell me. Now, if that dog did have rabies and that dog bit my child would be dead right now, because of this lady.
But I had got how many shots? I got 3 shots or 4. No,
I think it was 6 shots, and she supposed to went back for 6. But we was talking to the animal control people, and they was letting us know that the dog didn't have rabies at this point. They had already had him quarantined or whatever, so they knew for sure that he didn't have rabies. But I still had to get the first set of shots just to make sure that my daughter wasn't infected, because they didn't know at that time. So my daughter is deadly afraid of needles and dogs. So these are 2 of her fears that she have had. Mariah is so afraid of dogs. It was a little dog like this big. Literally, it was a little dog. My baby ran into a car, like blindly ran onto my full force into a car, because that's how afraid she was of a little dog. Now think about a pit bull biting her, and these people that's supposed to be so close to us not being there for her, telling her to pick her own shoes up and take her own self home, when they was riding in the car and was well capable of picking my child up, getting her shoes for her and taking her home. Because when I came and I saw my baby on the floor, the state of mind that Mariah was in, her mind was not there. She had lost her mind. That's the state that they brought my child home in, and didn't have the decency to walk her in and tell me and explain that her dog had bitten my baby. I don't care if she was late for dance practice. That's not no excuse. As an adult, if your dog bites somebody and you know your dog haven't had shots, you need to be up forth and coming with what the situation was and what happened, especially with people that you say that you care so much about. Not only that, after the fact, they showed up to our house and I didn't want to talk to anybody because at this point, you didn't even walk my child in. Now, like my own. Everything I did, everything we ate. I don't care. I get a off my back. That was like my own child. That's how I treated Akira. So I didn't expect any less from them. You think that happened? Literally, I love like my child. She wasn't my child, but you know, I just love kids. Yeah, but like I just think that as an adult she should have just been like as a not just adult, not just a friend, but yeah, adult too. Like just be responsible. If your dog bites somebody, you should be able to go and talk to that person and have a conversation. Like I said, I don't got no hurt no harmful feelings towards them. I think that they don't have it all, so I really have sympathy towards them. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think they was intelligent enough to know that they was in the wrong. This dog. And I don't know if y'all know about pit bull attacks, but I want y'all to go look them up. Just look them up and see what my daughter had to fight against. But I'm proud of her, and to the people, I really don't have no hard feelings at all.
To the fight. This is part 3. Thank you for watching this video.
Stay tuned.
Please like.
Part 3.
Part 3 coming soon. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube, Princess Raya, right now. And part 3 coming soon. So, bye.
Period. Nothing left to say, like, period. Period. Period.
I'm a bad bitch, fuck the bitch. Bitch get slick, I'ma cut the bitch. I'm a bad bitch, suck some dick. If that bitch gets slick, I'll cut the bitch.